Welcome to the channel, folks. So let's take a look at the latest release from Nick Williams, and this is the 120 millimeter monster throttle body. As you can see here, proudly made in the USA. I have here the black anodized model, and let's dive in and take a look at it. So we got a bag of bolts and an O-ring. Look at that. Very interesting. The throttle body is packaged extremely well with the foam. So, as you can see here, they included an O-ring. Now, that's beautiful because they've included an O-ring groove all the way around the backside of the flange of the throttle body. So now you can mate up to your intake manifold or supercharger snout with ease. You don't have to worry about finding a gasket or making one because this is a very large throttle body, 120 millimeters. Not a lot of people are going to be able to source that gasket and try to find one. So it makes sense to have an O-ring seal. They should have done this all along to all their other variants, but I'm glad to see it now on the 120 millimeter. So I'll give you a once around on it really quick. It's got the USA bald eagle, milled into the side of the throttle body, showing that it's a genuine Nick Williams. Super nice machining on the throttle body itself. Really nice anodizing job as well. So as you can see there, we have the LS connector. Now, the LS connector and the LS internals are analog. The LT version has a kind of longer and narrower connector, and it's a digital signal and digital internals. So slightly different kind of operation, but externally it looks the same. Just massive, just massive. I got big hands and look at this. There's extra room in there. Just massive. I can't believe it. So this is gonna go on my LS9. I have a max effort ZR1. It's making over 1,000 wheel. So I want to see if I can get some extra gains from this. I want to get more airflow into the car, possibly add more surface area on the air filter, open up the snout a little bit from what it is now, and obviously add this in there and see if I can get any gains, as well as going down to pulley size, so going from a 2.25 to a 2.20 pulley. So now let's take a look at some measurements. I want to give you guys measurements because no one does that. This is going to help some of you guys out, I know for sure. So here we have a set of Mitutoyo calipers. This entrance here is slightly flared, so I'm going to go right to the edge here at the beginning. So I have a maximum of 119.93. Obviously the blade itself, that diameter in there is going to be smaller than that. But let's go right to now the barb, and then I'll go to the diameter behind it, which is where you would put your clamp. So the barb is going to be about 124.69, and then right behind it 123.38. I'm going to switch over for US Imperial for you guys that are reading in the US. So there we have 4 inches, 0.858 thousandths. And on the barb we have 4 inches and 908 thousandths. So 4.908. All right, so let's take a look at the backside now. The biggest I can get it is about 4 inches, 0.720 thousandths. So that in millimeters is going to be 119.83. That's pretty much what I can get. 119.85 is the biggest. So those are some measurement for you guys. I think that's going to help you guys out. You know, pretty much you're going to need a 5-inch coupler for this, going to whatever your intake is. This here, like I said, has that beautiful O-ring, and that's going to be awesome because no worries about gaskets and this and that and possibly not being able to seal. And overall, I think it's a great throttle body. I'm going to have to try it out in my car. I have the coupler coming in soon, so I'm going to put it on the car, see if it runs right before I do any other modifications in the car. I want to see just installing this because right now I have the 112, and I want to see if I jump to this 120, see if there's any kind of, you know, any kind of difference in how the car runs from idle and driving. So if I get a chance to do that, even though it's the winter time, we'll see. So let me know what you guys think about this throttle body. If it's you think it's necessary, you know, you think it's overkill, whatever, you know, let me know what you guys think. Put it in the comments down below. But I'm really happy with my purchase. Time will tell to see how it does in the car. So stay tuned for that. I'll post dyno videos hopefully in the future when it comes to aspects like this and how this thing does. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please go ahead and do so. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I want to see you guys on the next video.